Last time on League of Theories.
Hang on, can't I say it?
What?
Come on, you always do the introductions, and this is the first two-part episode we've ever done. The last time thing is the best part of having a two-parter, so it's downhill after that.
Hey, hang on. I wrote most of this. No need to make it personal.
Sorry, but come on. Last episode was my bag. It's my best performance, my high point. If anyone else should say it today, it should be me.
Whoa, hang on. How should you get this? Last episode, all you did was get a job. I, however, lent the episode some intrigue and thrill in chasing you, and my development in also getting a job to keep an eye on you. If anyone should say it, it is me.
Well, that is a good argument, but more than anything, I call dibs.
You can't call dibs. This is far beyond something like dibs. This is astronomically further beyond dibs. If this was dibs, if this can be dibs, then literally anything else you can dib, even the meanest thing, even the greatest thing you can dib is a mere ant's nest in comparison to this. Come on, narrator, tell him.
I have a name, you know. It's Stephen. You might want to use it occasionally.
Or ever?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, like your acting, I'm not going to remember that. I don't care enough.
As much as you both put forth very, convincing arguments, I would just like to point out one thing. Which one of us is being paid to do the narrating here?
None of us. We certainly don't pay you.
Therefore, we all have equal rights to say at the start. Let's count down together.
Okay. 3.
2.
Last time in the League of Theories, our heroes found themselves at the most unusual and terrifying situations. AJ followed Tristan to find his uttermost horror that Tristan had acquired a job. In order to prevent Tristan doing something foolish again, AJ vowed to keep a closer watch over him, and promptly got a job at the same establishment. I myself was revealed to also have a nice little job on the side of narrating, as a T-boy. Tristan had scarcely finished a mandatory office tour for AJ when our thrilling cliffhanger was revealed, and the intrepid duo were met by a seriously questionable description of a serious set of men, warning that they would call before the almighty and imposing figure of the boss in a board meeting. Will they survive this dangerous encounter?
We shall just see. Nah, you two. Into the lift. We're going all the way to the boss level.
What level is that?
Top level. All the way to the top. You've got to be ready for it.
I'm on level 13.
Oh. Then I guess you'll have to do some levelling up first. We'll stop off on some of the earlier levels. How does level 5 sound?
What level is that?
Desert level.
Oh, I hate them.
Well, the next one's an underwater level, your choice. On the upside, I reckon there'll be a few coins to pick up, and there might even be a question box somewhere.
Yeah, they're not much better.
What are you there? What do you think? You think you're ready?
Come on, AJ, say something.
Weren't you talking?
Well, how can he if you're talking at the same time?
Well, duh. I think I'll be safe enough. I'll have you know my kill-to-death ratio is rather good.
What is it?
5-1. That spider may have got the jump on me the first 5 times, but it never saw the newspaper coming the 3rd time round. Well, I am impressed. Let the levelling up begin.
Meanwhile, up in the boardroom, a microphone was set up in preparation for Tristan and AJ's arrival. However, seeing as they had become sidetracked with levelling up for the boss level, this microphone was there more earlier than anticipated it would need to be. Therefore, to fill in time, we shall move the scene along to the thrilling events currently taking place in the board meeting.
Good lord, the T-boy. What are you doing here?
A good T-boy always knows the location and the fastest route to his employer.
And why are you talking into a microphone?
It's nervous tick, sir.
Good man. Right, Governor Phillips couldn't make it today as he's been moved to the Australian branch in order to show them how we do it over there. And by how we do it, I mean our standards of practice, of course. Could you all sign the good luck card for Arthur as we wish him the best of luck? So, next on the register...
Sir?
What is it, Jenkins?
Well, sir, isn't it standard practice to do apologies for absence rather than a register?
Oh, well done, Jenkins. That's fantastic. Listen, everyone, Jenkins wants to do apologies for absence. Listen, who owns this company, Jenkins?
Well, we all don't. We bought large amounts of shares in order to have a collective share in...
No! I am the boss. Therefore, we will do a register. Let me just look at my register. Wow, that's unusual. That's just rude. Are these real names? Has someone been tampering with my register?
We don't know, sir. You haven't read any of the names out.
We would, but Mr. Atkinson's lawyers are far stricter about plagiarising than the work of Monty Python. So, we can't get away with this one.
Now, on to the first order of business. Let's start with the important stuff. Health and safety. Are we all safe?
I feel unsafe, sir.
Why is that?
The gentleman sitting next to me is absolutely filthy and wielding a broken bottle.
Oh, yes, that's our new head of waste disposal, Kevin.
Lovely. Isn't he too smelly for a board meeting?
How dare you? We don't judge on looks here, only on the contents of wallets.
And the boss's ego and wallet size are roughly the same.
But I don't feel safe, and that dead rat is a health violation.
Jenkins, we need to make him feel welcome as part of our diversity policy.
Remind me, sir?
Hire the fewest possible people from ethnic minorities. Yes, excuse me. Excuse me, Susan. Your name is Susan, isn't it? Uh-huh. Yep. Right. Karen, remind me to Google what ethnic minorities means, please. Yes, thank you. Yes. The fewest possible people from ethnic minorities with disabilities and that are women, while still keeping the government off our backs about equal rights.
And that right there is a social commentary.
That's going to get very distracting very quickly.
I don't know, I think it adds a certain gravitas to the proceedings, sir.
But aside from that, you'll have to put up with Governor...
Kevin Kennison, Adam kind parents, and an unkind writer.
Governor Kenneth Kennethson. He's poor and has no legs. It's either that or we give the position to a woman. No,
I was alright. I disagree heartily.
And yet, more social commentary there.
Now, the second order of business. Bonuses. I think that's satisfactory.
I quite agree.
Well said, Governor Weathersby. Moving on then.
But sir, I must protest.
Oh, what is it, Jenkins?
I really feel we must give this more contemplation. There is a lot of public pressure on us to take a tougher stance on bonuses, move some of our excess profits downwards in order to motivate our workforce further and seem more compassionate, or we could reinvest it back into the business.
Jenkins, I hear you talking, but none of it makes any economic sense. I am the head of a multi-billion pound...
Pence, sir.
A multi-billion pence company, and I did not get to such a place by investing money in such a risky venture as our own company. I am the boss, and I believe that our accounts can manage best if we continue to pump... that reminds me, actually. Karen, sorry, only me again. Could you send a memento to my desk? Remind me what is and isn't safe use of the new bathroom sink pumps in my ensuite installment. I want to know what I'm getting into. Thank you. Right, yes, continue to pump the money back into our own pockets.
I quite agree. But sir, I have in my hand the accounts for last year. They are essentially a series of IOUs from the board. Now, if these documents were to make their way into the hands of, say, our investors or the media...
Boring, Jenkins! I hate accounts.
Sir, I know of a scheme that would remove the need to do the accounts ever again.
Very good. Let's hear it then, Jenkins.
It's called embezzlement, sir. It involves me taking So!
Yes, that reminds me. Karen? Could you send the box full of 3-inch by 17-inch shoe soles to the office box 257 on floor 6? I kind of want to sleep with his wife, so I hope it works as a kind of peace offering. You don't think it'll work? Well, we have to ditch that order anyway. He might as well have them. Thank you. Yes, you were saying?
Yes, embezzlement, sir. It involves me taking sole control of our finances and adding them into a secure...
Do you take me for an absolute fool?
Yes, sir, complete fool.
Well, good. You are completely correct. However, I am well aware of what embezzlement means. And I have to tell you now that I cannot allow this to happen.
I didn't know you were so moral.
Moral? Ha! No, I'm not. But I've already embezzled all the money into my own account. Although that was some smooth operating there, Jenkins. Have you ever wanted a promotion?
Yes, sir, I very much would.
Good, that's nice to know. T-Boy, make a note of that. Never promote Jenkins. Now then, next order... Good, I was wondering how long I'd have to drag this meeting out. Finally, some plot progression.
Yes, sir. I got the men you wanted to talk to, sir.
Yes, good man. Look, how many voices do we all have in here?
Well, I have to do the T-Boy and the narrating, but that's not much of a challenge for me. Alex has to do AJ, the serious man, and yourself, while Nathan is doing Tristan, Jenkins, Webby, and Kevin.
That's quite a lot. That's more numbers than I can counter. I usually get the nut jobs down in accounting to do that. This is just going to get confusing.
I quite agree.
You know, you'd have thought that having a brainless yes-man on board would be useful, but And I find it rather tiresome.
I quite agree.
Yes, you know what, let's do this in my office. It'll be far less confusing.
So the 4 characters of AJ, Tristan, the boss, and myself adjourn to do it in the boss's office.
Gentlemen, your business output has been shockingly low. Your productivity is at a complete record low for the company. If everyone we were to employ acted like you, then my goodness, it would all be incredibly wood, and yes, I'm looking at you, Nathan. But honestly, it would be run into the ground in a week. Quite honestly, I would fire you right now if it weren't for the fact that I have not the first idea what it is you do. Honestly, I've no idea what anyone does here. I mean, look at this in tray. It's got nothing important in it. It's just full of bits of blank paper. Some days, I have no idea what paper is. It just comes in and goes out. I don't know what this phone is for. It has a light on it that keeps flashing, and I have no idea why. Some days I just sit there and watch it for hours on end. Honestly, most of my business week is filled with furiously
Don't say that word. AJ's quite sheltered. We tried not to shock him like that.
Very well. As you wish. Quite honestly, I have only one choice. Prove to me that you are still of some worth to the company, or I will be forced to file to fire you. Go on, impress me.
Global Monkey and Pig Day.
Next!
Give me the crown jewels as part of a loyalty program?
Wouldn't work. She is a bit protective about it.
Cardboard replicas.
Too expensive. Try again. Replace the photocopier with one that only does butt copies. Final warning.
We could have coloured paper.
Oh, hang on. Yes. Hold that thought. Karen, calm down, Karen. Only me. Karen, ring my ex-wife, would you? I found the horse. She was living in a well in Siberia with a family and 3 types of brick to eat a day. Thank you. Sorry. Yes, do go on.
We could have coloured paper to work on, make the workplace more vibrant.
Sweet mother of butts, that is some blue sky thinking. I'm getting you to an executive top-level office. I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I can't do that. And why on earth not? That's just not my calling in life. There are some things that I just cannot do. I'm not designed for such great things, just high places. I feel my life is caught at... You're scared of heights, aren't you? I'm literally urinating on your chair right now. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'll just leave now, yeah?
And so it was that he was promptly fired, and we rejoined...
Oh, yes, wait, don't mind me. I do apologise. Karen, hi. Could you send a box of 5,000 otters up to my office, please? Look, some things are just best left unexplained. Just ignore any loud and high-pitched sounds you hear over the next hour within the next 5 weeks. Okay? Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, so it was Susan. You were saying?
Hang on, did you just interrupt me?
Oh, yes, terribly sorry. Just had to talk to my secretary.
I can get that. You've been doing it all episode, but the ordinary characters... I'm a narrator. This shouldn't be possible. I'm external to the plot. I move things on.
I thought you were the tea-boy.
I have some strange hobbies.
I have heard. Oh, yes. Well then, Mr. Narrator, you have the power of narration to narrate. I interrupted you through the power of capitalism. I'm so disgustingly wealthy that I simply interrupted you because I feel entitled to. Now, do you want to carry on, or do I have to cut your wage?
Well, we rejoin AJ outside for an internal monologue.
Well, I guess that's the end of our friendship. Tristan took the job. He has everything now. I'm not upset. Honest. At least I have my tea.
Meanwhile, in the office...
Tea. That reminds me of the good old days.
Sorry! You're not allowed to have a flashback. We are over the quota.
No flashbacks? How is a man supposed to live?
We are a multi-billion pence corporation. Why should our employees live? A zombified workforce is 20% cheaper. By the way, the tea's gone funny, so you'll have to make do with coffee.
Right.
I lack the skill to narrate Tristan's escape.
AJ, get the kettle on.
The League of Theories was conceived, written and produced by Alex Jones and Nathan Thomas, featuring the voices of Stephen Holland as the narrator, Nathan Thomas as Tristan and Alex Jones as AJ. Sound effects were from freesound.org and music was provided from incomtech.com or composed by Eric Fabrizi.